Folks, welcome back to another Chris and Cars YouTube video. I'm your host, Chris and Cars, and today we're gonna find out if Miami is actually filled with super and hypercars because you see them all over social media. But today we're gonna walk the streets and see if it's actually true. So I'm excited to go hit the city, and I'll see you guys down there. So we've taken 2 steps out of the hotel, and we're already greeted by a Chris and Cars spec BMW M2. So things are looking pretty optimistic. I should probably also point out that it's Saturday afternoon and we're gonna be car spotting from the afternoon to the evening. I don't think the weekdays are gonna be as good as today will be or as Fridays will be, just because more people are off from work, more people are out going to bars, clubs, etc. We have another 10 minutes till we're at the Brickell City Center, which I'll show you guys in a second, is one of the best places to hang out, and you're almost guaranteed to find some good stuff. Oh my God. Wow. That was the loudest 750S I've ever heard in my life. 2 750s, about 5 minutes into walking here, I'd say we're off to a pretty good start. So we're at the intersection that I usually hang out. It's between South Miami Avenue and South 8th Street, right at the Brickell City Center here. And if you hang out here for a couple of minutes, you're gonna find some good stuff. There's gonna be a lot of luxury SUVs on this episode, a lot of luxury SUVs. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Lamborghini Urus yet. There's no way. There's no way. This was literally within, you see the Rolls Royce down there, in not even 3 seconds. And right behind that Lamborghini Urus, we have a rear-wheel drive Huracan Evo Spider. There it is. He understood the assignment. These are super neat, and it's definitely not a Miami car, but it's called a Vanderhall, and I wish I knew more about it, because they're really, really cool. There's a ton of these too, folks. The good old-fashioned Range Rover. This one's like triple silver, everything down to the logo. And G-Wagons too. G-Wagons are a dime a dozen. Miami is filled with these food delivery robots, and they get startled when somebody walks in front of it. This is a Zoox. It looks like it will be a self-driving car if it isn't already. I will die on the hill that the BMW i8 is a cool sports car, especially for like 50, 60 grand. You can't beat it. Oh, a Ferrari 458 Spider. How did I almost miss that? Little Chris and Car Spec 992 Turbo S. It sounds incredible. Hopefully we'll hear a little bit of this exhaust. Yep. Not stock. Not stock. Get out there, my friend. Yep. Wow. 992 Turbo S's with exhausts sound unreal. It's almost a non-negotiable if you're gonna buy the car. You have to put an exhaust on it. It sounds so much better than factory. Factory, I would argue, it sounds a little bit like a vacuum cleaner. With an exhaust, one of the better sounding sport supercars on planet Earth. There comes another a pink bot, I guess they're called. Oh, every time I record something that's not a supercar, I find a supercar. Look at this. Holy smokes. And it's a Chris and Car spec. Come on down. Come on down yonder. Yep, please. No, stop. Look, oh, sensational. Now, this is not something you see every day in Miami. The 991.1 GT3 in a world full of Huracans. GT3. One of the easiest parts about car spotting in a city is you typically hear the car before you see the car. So when you hear it revving a couple of blocks away, you just run over to where it's at. Also, I got a $7 coffee, which was super unnecessary. There really are so many Huracans out here. It is unbelievable. And this isn't the same one, because the other one wasn't an LP610 Spider, and this one is. What a stellar color for the Lamborghini Urus. Is that Lantana purple I see? You better believe it is. And an Aston Martin DB12. I'm gonna take a video of this strip right now, and then I'm gonna take it in this exact same spot a few hours later, and you're gonna see just how packed it gets with supercars. Hopefully today's a good night for it, because if not, that's gonna be super embarrassing, but we'll see in a bit. Just a couple hours later, the sun has obviously set, and we're on the same road that we were on this afternoon. We have a matte black 992 GT3 RS, this gorgeous green on this McLaren 765 LT Spider, a Rolls Royce Cullinan right behind it, on some very large wheels, and a convertible Mustang with Christmas lights. Well, I found Lamborghini Urus number 6,873, and it seems like right above that Urus, they're doing some sort of pull-up competition at 9:30 p.m. Miami really is the supercar city that never sleeps, and the supercar city that does pull-ups at 9:30. You see a lot of Lamborghini Uruses in Miami, but you don't see a lot of Ferrari Purosangues, and that's refreshing. Would I trust my $1 million car with the top off in the Miami streets? Probably not, but I also don't have $1 million for a car, so I can't make those executive decisions. On that note, let's see what else we can find. The Aventadors are gonna continue. I went one block. One block. Aventador number 1. This, I believe, is an Aventador S. I think this is an Aventador S. And then right in front of it is another Aventador SVJ Roadster. And yes, I've confirmed that this is an Aventador S. Nice color. I think it's a wrap, but still a nice color. I'll have to figure out how many Aventador SVJ Roadsters they made, but the fact that I saw 2 in just one block is absolutely mind-blowing. I left this road for about 20 seconds and I come back to another McLaren 765 LT. Like, they're regular traffic. Made it over to Komodo, which is a fancier restaurant here in Brickell, and they usually have some good stuff in the parking lot, so we're starting things off strong with a wide-body Rolls-Royce Cullinan. And then a matte white with red wheel 992 GT3 RS.